Some nice ones, thank you.
He's a legend. I think he can do it. Absolutely. I mean, it's not going to be easy, but
how do you feel about Manny Pacquiao?
No, I love Manny, and I'm glad Manny going in too. Manny is one of the dudes that I think definitely deserves to be in. Manny always has been and always will be one of my favorites because of the way he fights. I mean, a guy to come back after being knocked out in his tour.
Manny Pacquiao is past his prime. He's not.
Boxing insiders are starting to chime in on the upcoming fight between Manny Pacquiao and Mario Barrios. Oscar de la Hoya has shown strong support for Pacquiao, saying he wishes him nothing but the best. He called Pacquiao a true legend of the sport and believes he still has what it takes to win. Despite Barrios being the younger fighter, de la Hoya says Pacquiao's experience, heart, and fighting spirit give him a real shot at pulling off the victory.
I wish him all the best.
Quadra, I love him.
Can he do it?
Quadra?
Can he do it? Absolutely. Manny Pacquiao's
Oscar needs.
He's a legend. You know,
some nice ones, thank you.
He's a legend. I think he can do it. Absolutely. I mean, it's not going to be easy, but I think he can do it. Yeah.
Roy Jones Jr. spoke with deep admiration for Manny Pacquiao, calling him one of boxing's all-time greats. His respect goes beyond just Pacquiao's long list of achievements. It's about the way Manny always took on the best in the sport, never backing down from a challenge. Jones sees Pacquiao's return as more than just another fight. For him, it's an exciting moment where a legendary figure gets to remind the world of his brilliance. He believes Manny has a real shot at turning back the clock, outshining younger opponents, and proving that true greatness doesn't disappear with age. Jones's words strike an emotional chord, echoing what many fans feel, that some legends still have more to give, even when the odds are stacked against them.
How do you feel about Manny Pacquiao?
No, I love Manny, and I'm glad Manny going in too. Manny is one of the dudes that I think definitely deserves to be in. Manny always has been and always will be one of my favorites because of the way he fights. I mean, a guy to come back after being knocked out in two of his first three fights, then come back and do all the things that Manny did. That story is also just as awesome as Manny Pacquiao's story. You feel me? I mean, come on. Most guys can't bounce back from a knockout period. He got knocked out early in his career twice and came back and did all this.
Eddie Hearn is taking a measured view of Manny Pacquiao's return, one that blends respect with realism. As a seasoned promoter who's seen the highs and lows of boxing careers, Hearn knows the risks that come with comebacks fueled by nostalgia. He doesn't question Pacquiao's talent or legacy. In fact, he acknowledges that few fighters have accomplished what Manny has. But he also points out that time away from the ring can take a toll. Inactivity affects reflexes, sharpness, and stamina, especially when going up against younger, active fighters like Mario Barrios. Hearn believes Pacquiao might still have the skill to beat solid opponents, but warns fans not to expect the same explosive Manny from his prime. His message is clear: honor the legend, but keep expectations grounded to avoid disappointment.
It's a very contentious subject, like, you know, people moaning about Manny Pacquiao. I think Manny Pacquiao is still good enough to beat most fighters in the top 20 at 147 pounds. He's clearly not the fighter that he once was. You're not going to be at that age. My problem is that he's been inactive for quite a long time. Like, we were talking about fighting him with Conor Benn maybe 6 months ago or a year, and every month or 3 months or 6 months that passes, you do become a lot older. So, you know, I guess there's two questions. One is, should he be fighting again? And at the end of the day, if he's good enough to beat everybody outside of the top 20 in the world, then why not? But should he be fighting for the world title? I guess that's another question. In the commercial world of boxing, the answer is yeah, probably. In the ratings world and activity world, the answer is probably not.
Do you think it's strange that he's coming off the couch and getting a title fight like that?
I think when you've achieved what he's achieved, you've always got the right to do things a little bit differently to others. And with all due respect, Barrios is not Boots, and Barrios is not Crawford. You know, and that's why, you know, we pushed the Conor Benn fight. Conor Benn, like, his best win is against Algieri or Van Heerden. So actually, Pacquiao is a step up. You know, and people were still complaining at me for mentioning that fight, like Conor Benn is Boots. You know, but he still hasn't had those wins yet.